everybody, back another Rolka Nations Brewery video beer review. Remember our pal Mikey Clark, our resident Belgian beer expert. What's up, buddy?
Hello, world. How are you?
Kind of a lame opening, but, you know.
Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. You doing all right?
I'm doing great.
Feel a little more sharp since the last review we did?
Oh, I'm good to go. I've been researching and actually called a friend.
Okay, good, good. Before we get in, we're gonna implement I haven't told you this, a new method of rating the beer this time. All right. I have this handy whiteboard. Ooh. That I don't want the viewers to, you shouldn't hear my rating before you give yours and vice versa, so we can be as, objective as possible, right? So I'm going to write mine, all right, and then you're on this piece of paper, we're going to write yours.
Okay, that's fair.
You're not going to use this, because this is
then I would
mine.
be able to see yours.
This is mine.
Right, okay.
Right, okay.
I'm fine with that.
So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? So what are we doing here today, huh?
I think we're going to be drinking some beer.
We are. We are actually going to be diving into Lost Abbey's Avant Garde Ale.
Ooh.
Avant Garde. Now, before we get into some details here, is this a Belgian beer?
This is a Belgian beer.
Okay, where is it brewed?
In Belgium.
Ah. Incorrect. Actually, it is a line of Belgian-inspired beers by Port Brewing out of California.
But the beer that inspired this beer, where is it located?
The beer that inspired this beer.
Belgium, I believe.
You're right. That's what Belgian-inspired means.
Exactly.
Right? But this was not actually brewed there.
Okay.
However, I thought, since you are a Belgian beer expert,
yes,
you could still lend a pretty credible, hand to this, right?
I'm all about it.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
So a little bit about Lost Abbey. They are the Belgian-inspired line of Port Brewing, all right, out of California.
Okay.
Head brewer, Tom Arthur. Okay. You ever heard of, you know what Tom Arthur was doing before he started brewing for Lost Abbey?
Absolutely. He was in Roseanne. I think he actually, he married her too, so he actually probably was in Roseanne.
The TV show?
Yes.
That's Tom Arnold.
Tom Arnold, isn't that what you said?
Tom Arthur.
Oh, Tom Arthur. Tom Arthur,
he actually started brewing at a little microbrewery pizza place called Pizza Port.
Pizza Port?
Pizza Port, right? That's how he got his start.
That's really cool.
And then his brewing went over so well that he eventually, back when Port started in 2006, became the head brewer there. So he was not the fat, foul-mouthed, obnoxious comedian from the 1990s sitcom Roseanne.
Okay.
Got that?
My bad.
Okay. Great. All right. So, Lost Abbey, they make 6 year-round beers, 5 seasonals, all Belgian-inspired in some shape or form, right?
Okay, absolutely.
Right, okay. Remember what we're going to try to do for this video, by the way. Remember, last time it was over 10 minutes, so we're going to try to...
Yeah, we should talk a lot
Keep it
less.
down,
Yeah.
keep it down. We should, okay.
Drink
But, we're here to inform and enlighten, and, that's what we do here, right? Okay.
True.
So, this, even though it doesn't truly fit into a style, could be known as a Bière de Garde, farmhouse ale. What does Bière de Garde mean?
Bière de Garde means beer from the garden. So it's actually the only place that they brew the beer is in the garden. That's why you have that garden aroma when you're drinking the beer.
Oh, okay. So that's what it translates to? Beer of garden?
Well, I don't know what it translates to, but that's what it means.
It actually does not mean that whatsoever.
What does it mean then?
It means beer for keeping. Garde in French means something worth keeping, something worth holding on to, right? Something precious. So it's nothing to do with the garden, but the style originated on farms, so I guess you're kind of in the ballpark. Well, and really, with you, that's all we can expect at this point.
Anything I grow in my garden is worth keeping.
Good point. Good point. I'll accept that. Okay, so. That is where we got. Now it's kind of originated on farmhouses like saisons, right? Now tell us a little bit. You should definitely know about saisons since you're a Belgian beer expert.
Exactly. Saisons is actually the northern port of Saigon, over in Korea, and they brew beer a little bit differently over there.
Wait. No, you're thinking of Saigon, which is in Vietnam. It has nothing to do with. I don't even know if they drink beer there.
Okay, next.
Oh, okay. Belgian beer. Okay. All right. Well, let's just go ahead and get into the beer.
I'm fine with that.
Let's go ahead and do that.
That's what I'm here for.
This is the Avant Garde ale again. Avant Garde means to push the boundaries of film and politics and culture and art, right? To kind of raise the bar, do something different, be unique, if you will, right?
That sounds good to me.
Just sums you up.
Yeah, just like me.
All right. So this is a
Avant Garde.
farmhouse style ale. 3 different malts, 3 different hops. Now, one of the malts, right, is the port's custom toast that they make in their own pizza ovens. What do you think about that?
That sounds pretty cool. I'd like to see if it tastes like pizza.
It probably won't, but we're going to taste it in a second and get this pesky corked off. Hey!
Oh!
Happy New Year, right? Right?
Happy
But then,
New
like
Year!
the champagne popping. And,
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
I like New Year's.
This is a 7% ABV. Remember from before what ABV is, right?
ABV is already been... I can't remember the V.
Alcohol by
Volume.
Yes.
Yes.
There you
I
go.
remember now.
There you go. All right. So let's go ahead and give this a roll. Now remember, we're going to write the grades down. So we'll comment, but don't speak out your grade all loud. All right. Jeez. Now remember, you also need to stick to the system that we use here at Rolka Nations Brewery, which is the grade scale. A, B, C, D, whatever. Whoa. That is some head, right?
That's a lot of head.
Beers with high wheat content give off a lot of head. There's probably a fair amount of wheat in here. That's pretty major. We're going to have to let that settle, aren't we? Let it settle a little bit.
Sounds like it, yes.
All right? Okay. So go ahead. And I'm going to pour mine much better, because it's for me. Yeah, not really. Not really. Pour slow. But head is good. Head is good. Okay? It is.
Good.
It's a necessary part of beer. All right, so let's go ahead and start the evaluation process.
All right.
Don't forget your... Now, here you are again with the 3-turn thing. So, remind us again why you do that.
It helps to bring the aroma to the top of the beer, to the top of the glass.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to work today because there's a lot of head in my glass.
There is. It still applies. Actually, Mikey, head brings out aroma with each tiny little bubble pop.
Oh.
So that is good for aroma, especially.
You can pop the aroma by moving the glass in circles.
Okay, all right. Smell is nice, light. Yeah, crisp. Smells like a Belgian. Oh, you're just going right in, aren't you?
It does smell and taste like Belgian beer. That's what I'm used to.
Ooh.
That's what I grew up drinking.
Tasty. Huh.
I really like this beer. It tastes good.
It's light and kind of strong at the same time. Like, it doesn't have an overpowering body, but it tastes kind of strong.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely get some of those ester-like qualities, again, usually due to what produces the ester-like fruity qualities typically in Belgian beer?
Wheat.
Yeast.
Yeast.
Five-letter word, so it's close, right? So
yeah.
you're okay, all right. I keep getting a little more caught off guard by how often I stump you with questions. What's your response to that?
Yeah. It's just like in Jeopardy. When you watch Jeopardy, you only get a handful of questions right. You're asking the wrong questions.
Okay, right. So what are your tasting impressions here?
Tastes pretty good. Tastes like it's from Belgium.
Okay.
And it tastes like, a Frenchman's armpit. That's
wow.
not true.
Have you tasted? Never mind.
Well, I've
never
been tasting
mind.
a lot of...
One more, and then we're going to do our grades, okay?
A lot of head here. A lot of head. See, that tasted like beer.
Good.
That was the first beer taste I've had
So
today.
think about your grade. Remember, ABCD, all right? I'm going to do mine, then I'm going to pass you the marker, and then we'll reveal. We'll do the grand reveal, all right? It'll be crazy. Okay.
Take your time. I already know what I'm going to grade the beer.
All right, here.
For you.
No, I'm going to...
Ready.
Okay. Are you ready? No, wait. We'll flip.
Okay.
Show each other. Okay. Ready? 1,
2,
3. Okay.
8.5.
8.5. Did you hear me when I said to do the grading thing like we do here at Rolka Nation's Brewery?
Well, I would have given it a 10 had I had a sip the first time. But the first time I took a sip, it was just head.
Oh, okay. Well, I gave it a B+.
B+.
Probably the equivalent of about a 8.
Okay.
So we're
On the
pretty
same
close, I guess.
page.
All right. So.
Not bad.
Oh, okay. So that should do it. Any final thoughts here on Lost Abbey's Avant Garde?
I highly recommend, but I also recommend you get someone else other than Rolka to pour it for you.
Indeed.
Please.
And maybe somebody that knows a little something about Belgian beers. We'll see.
That might work too.
Okay. I want you to study up for the next one, okay?
I'm
Seriously.
ready.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right? All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Good.